I remember when the show was announced. I remember not being excited. I remember watching the first season and saying, that was really solid. Season 2, not as good as Season 1, but really solid. Season 3, I was like, this is a good show now. Seasons 4, yeah, we've gone a little bit too far. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous is about 6 teens attending an adventure camp on the opposite side of Isla Nublar must band together to survive when dinosaurs wreak havoc on the island. Starting off with the positive is our 6 teens. I still think our 6 teens are our favorite part of this show. They have developed so well since Season 1. If you go back and watch that first episode to now, they've changed, they've developed, and our big thing about the season is we finally get to see Brooklyn and Kenji finally build this romance. It's always been there, but this season they're like, hey, Brooklyn, Kenji, you guys are going to like each other. Every episode this season, we see them just connect, and by the end of the season, we see them finally become boyfriend and girlfriend. So for that development to finally happen, it's cliche for just every movie ever with couples and boys and girls. It just kind of happens in movies. It happens here, and I like that. I thought it was cute. It was well put together. It wasn't fully forced, even though they were trying to make them be alone sometimes. It was cute, whatever, but that's a huge development for them. My favorite development has to be Yasmin's. Her development of having these nightmares, having these fears of the dinosaur. When there's one scene where dinosaurs are basically coming at her, she starts sweating and she's frozen. That's a real thing. People might be like, why is she not running? Or that's stupid, whatever. I actually kind of like that because it shows, hey, it's a freaking dinosaur. This is terrifying to see. So her going through this emotions of just not talking and telling everyone, hey, I want to go home. Dinosaurs are scary. I like that it felt like a real person because it is an animated show. And once again, the animation is fine. It's not like the best thing I've ever seen, but it's good. The water in the first episode looks great. But besides that, the animation is fine. But, like I said, this development of all these characters, going through the nightmares, relationships, going through more action scenes, all that kind of stuff, it's all very fun, and you like to see these characters. The one character that did bother me for an episode for sure is Darius, when he freaking says, we need to help dinosaurs, when they literally can go get on a plane and go home. Like, they can leave this new island they're on, because they crash on this brand new island that has, like, a whole science room, basically, and each room is a different biome. We have, like, snow, like a desert, the jungle with dinosaurs. It's all different and everything, and I was enjoyed by the idea. I just think the outcome was very much like boring, and especially for Jurassic Park fans, I don't see Jurassic World or Park fans really enjoying this new island that we've never even heard of. It's a third island. There's not Isla Sorna. It's a brand new island. They crash on it after a really solid episode 1 with the water and attack of the boat. Solid first episode. And then the next 6 episodes, we meet this new Dr. Turner and how she's studying the dinosaurs and this new setting and these biomes and everything. I don't like the science behind all of it, and that makes a lot of sense. I don't like it being super robotic-y. Like, our new villains in this season, like this guy named Cash, complete dick. I want him to get munched by a dinosaur. I want him to be ripped in half. And at the end of the season, which is a good cliffhanger, we'll get to in a second, I liked what they did with him at the very end, but I hate Cash. He is an awful villain. He's a snot-running, pop your head, want to choke him out kind of villain. Like, he's really annoying. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I hate him and I want him to die. So this whole season dealing with him and his brads, which are these robots, and I just, no. I said no right when I saw him. I said no thank you, because that's our main villains. Those are the things that basically chase these kids around the jungle the entire season, are these robots. And to me, that's not Jurassic Park. We're entering in completely new territories, which I respect them trying to do, but no, I'm sorry. It was not there. It was all these robots. I was like, fuck off, Brads. Like, I'm tired of seeing these Brads. And then there's Brad X thing, and like big and bulkier, and I'm just like, I don't care. Give me more dinosaurs. Like, I don't care about these things. But of course, like I said, the 16s, if you like them, you love them from season 1, they're still together, they still develop, there's good development there. But by the end of the season, very nice cliffhanger when they finally show up, all these Brads, and you're like, oh god. And then you see, of course, Cash is alive, he escapes the room. But then you see the dad, and I'm like, oh, that's Kenji's dad. And they finally bring him up. You finally get to see him. He's like, Dad? And it ends. I'm like, solid cliffhanger. I'm going to give season 4 a C+. It's for sure my least favorite season of the show so far. I do think seasons 5 will be the final season because, as you can tell, the show's been coming out like 5 months apart from each other. So if we get seasons 5, which should be a final season, which will probably come out like maybe in April or May of next year, and then right after that ends, we get Dominion. So I would assume the next season's the final season. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But after this season, I'm kind of hoping they do because I am not for this new island. I'm not for these robots. It's losing interest, and that's really sad because those first 3 seasons were really solid. So it's on Netflix. Go watch it if you're a big Jurassic Park fan. I do recommend it for sure. Anyway, guys, enjoy this review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.